Have you or someone you know ever went to the doctor complaining of chest pain and the doctor sent you in for electrocardiogram, better known as the EKG test? Well, today I am going to talk about the EKG test and how it works. I believe that in today's society, either us as a person or someone we know is going to have to experience one of these tests in our lives. I would like to explain the basics of the EKG test, such as the purpose of the test, how it is hooked up to the body, and how it works. I have been given the opportunity to learn how these tests work for over several years now. My mother has performed these on a daily basis, and I've been able to assist with her. I think these tests are neat how they work, and I am looking forward to one day pursuing my career as an RN and being able to work on the cardio floor in the hospital and perform these tests on a daily basis. The purpose of an EKG test is to make sure the heart is functioning properly. The test simply measures the electrical activity of the heart. The test is painless and it shows how fast your heart is beating and if the heartbeat is steady or irregular. The test is used to detect many heart problems such as heart failure, heart attack, or irregular heartbeats. With every heartbeat, an electrical signal spreads from the top of the heart to the bottom. As it travels, the signal causes hearts to contract and pumps the blood. The heart's electrical signals set the rhythm of the heartbeat. With that said, I would like everyone to take out their handout that I had passed out of a person's body, and I am going to show where we are going to place the tabs for the EKG and how the body is hooked up to the EKG machine. To perform an EKG, a person must lay flat on their back and have their shirt off and needs to roll their pant legs up to their knees. Then the EKG tabs are placed on the body, one on the arm in the center of the upper arm on the right side, but not too close to the shoulder, and in the same position on the left side, again, not too close to the shoulder. Then the EKG tab is placed on the chest, one on the upper part of the chest, just above the nipple of the chest. And then there will be another one placed on the left side in the same spot. Next, there's tabs that are placed under the chest but above the rib cage. So they would be V3, V4, V5, and V6. Two tabs will be placed then on each leg, in the inner part of the legs, on the calf muscle. So right down at the bottom for the right side, and then above on the calf for the left side. Then they are connected to wires that have clips on the ends and are colored and have numbers and letters on them. Each lead is connected to different parts of the body. So I'm going to walk you through each color of the lead and where it goes on the body to match it on the sheet here. Labeled RA white, placed on the right arm of the muscle, below the shoulder and between the shoulder and the elbow. Then RL black is placed on the left arm of the muscle. And then the lead RAR green is placed on the right leg, and then leads labeled LL red placed on the left leg of the inner calf, and then leads labeled V1 is red, which was placed on the chest, and then V2 is placed on the left side of the chest, and that one is yellow, and then V3 is green and it's placed right below, and then V4 is blue and it's placed right next to it, and then V5, which is red, and then V6, which is purple, and they are next. So leads V3, V4, V5, and V6 are placed directly next to each other in a row, but not touching each other. Then once all the leads are properly placed and clipped on the EKG tabs, make sure there are no wrinkles in the EKG tab and the wires are not kink. This may give a false reading on the trace paper of the EKG machine. The person is to lay flat again and cannot move or talk during this test, or the test will give a false reading. Once all the leads are secure, the machine is turned on then using the automatic button. The machine will automatically read every lead, and the machine will detect electrical impulses, and then the machine will automatically record them on the EKG trace paper. If a person talks, coughs, or moves the lines of the EKG trace paper, the EKG will give a false reading. The test only takes about 3 minutes. Once the machine reads all the leads, it automatically shuts off. Then the leads and the EKG tabs are removed and the test is complete. With this said, in conclusion, I believe that the EKG test is a pretty simple test that helps make sure the heart is functioning and tries to detect any heart problems. I would like to thank you for your time.